And we're back.
Yo, we missed a week.
Yeah, a week off.
Now we coming to you with a 4-hour episode.
Word. Episode 11 of the Couch Podcast. I'm your boy Leo, here with the cleanest dude that I know, my man Jerms.
We here. We back.
I know y'all missed us for a week.
It's Leo's fault that there wasn't an episode last week.
Yes.
I just want to let it be known.
It's my fault.
It's his fault. But whatever.
Had to get my legs repaired.
I'm not pointing any fingers, but it was this guy's fault. But it's alright. Shit happens. And, you know,
Back.
I text Marvin last week. I was like, yo, we're not going to record. He was like, everything's all right. He was worried. I'm like, nah, we good. Just Leo doesn't care about what we're doing, so...
Technically, it's like the NBA. We were signed to a 10-day contract.
I just got to sit back and wait for his phone call to say that he's ready again.
Cups of the rose.
Must be nice.
Yo, for real. Leo thinks he's a superstar. That's why he came in here with a white denim jacket on today.
Yo, this denim jacket is actually is nice.
Nah, it's cool though.
It's nice, you know.
It's cool.
You know.
Whatever.
I thought I had Matilda on my shirt earlier, but I don't think it's Matilda.
That's definitely not Matilda. It looks like Matilda though.
I think
it does look like Matilda. That's a great movie.
That's an amazing movie.
That's a great movie.
I just want to know, that chocolate cake looked bomb. Like that was like a
Nah, that chocolate cake did look really good. My man was like, he ate the shit out that cake, bro. Every time I watch that movie, I see that scene, my stomach starts to hurt.
For real?
Yeah, bro, that's a lot of cake.
Yo, you see they did a reunion a few years back, and they brought all the people from Matilda, like the whole cast.
And he was there.
He was there, and they got him a cake.
Yo, it's so bugged out to see like movies and shows and stuff, and when they do reunions or they do like a Where Are They Now thing. Remember the dude from Boy Meets World, the fat dude?
Yeah.
That he was in that movie Butterfly Effect?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yo, he's brolic now. Bro.
Yo, speaking of brolic, so I was
his name is Ethan Suppley. He's ripped now, bro. He looks like a wrestler, bro.
You know who looks like a wrestler right now and who got ripped? I was on TikTok and I went across Action Bronson's page and
bro. Action Bronson he's outside, bro.
I was so like amazed. I was just like, yo, damn, son, like
no, he went crazy. He went crazy. He
looks good.
He went crazy. He's not, you know, when people are that big and they lose weight, they look sick. Mm-hmm. He don't look like that, which is good. But
he got right.
He changed his life, bro. He changed his life. He's still doing all the crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope to see. I was like, oh, he was really like the gym that he started working out with is with the Yankee pitcher, CC Sabathia.
CC Sabathia,
He started training with him, and then he was like, yo, I don't know if I could do this, and then they were saying that like, yo, he worked out, and then we didn't expect him back to come back the next day or whatever, and he was there before the gym opened, and they went, yeah, bro, crazy people. I'm about to be like that. Watch, bro. I'm gonna come back. Bro, I'm gonna go missing for like 4 months.
Just come to the crib.
Bro. I'm gonna do the episodes through Zoom, but I'm not gonna have my camera on.
Right.
And I'll come watch, bro. And I'm gonna get never mind. I'm not even gonna say that. It came to mind because I was watching a TikTok video, and it was an episode of Catfish, right? And it was a gay dude talking to like the so it was like an episode of Catfish, but nobody really catfished each other. Mm-hmm. So the gay dude was like saying that the dude was like flirting with him and they had a relationship, and then the dude was tight. The other guy, he was like, yo, I never told you that I dated men. I never said that I was bisexual, blah, blah, blah. So Neve is talking to him, and yo, son is sitting there and he's like he looks like he's ready to hook off on somebody. So Neve is like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, you saying all this, but he's saying this, and you're upset. Like, you have no whatever. So he tells the gay dude, he's like, yeah, but you a catfish too. And he's like, I'm a catfish? He's like, no, I'm not. He's like, yeah, you are. Yo, he gets up, right? And the gay dude is sitting on a couch and there's space behind him. And he walks up behind him and he's like, yeah, you're not a catfish? And he goes, so what's this? And yo, rips off his... rips his whole headpiece off, bro. And Neve was like, nah, that's not cool. like Neve didn't have nothing else to say, but nah, that's not cool. And homie was just like,
damn, son.
Like on some like, why would you do that to me?
Like,
right?
imagine
yo,
you
my
get
son
your
had the
whole
yo,
wig.
but you could. The thing is that you could tell that it was a hairpiece. So you know they do those videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know when they put the whole hairpiece
And
that
then
it's
they cut it
like
down.
it looks wavy, it looks fake wavy. That's how the thing looked, and it was like up, kind of like it had like a little ponytail on the top. That's what it looked like. So I imagine that it was supposed to look like braids, and son said "Yang" and ripped the whole thing off his head. You seen like the glue still stuck on his head, everything. He was like, "Yeah, so you not a," and I'm pretty sure the guy was from New York. Like he had that like New York accent. He was like, "Yeah, so you're not a catfish."
What did the dude do? Did he just go like this?
Nah, he was just like. And then when the camera cuts back to him, he has a hat on. But his dumb ass, he had like a running hat and he pushed the hat backwards. So you know the running hat got the strap and the little joint, the little window right there. And he had the hat backwards. And you still seen it looked mad fuzzy. I was like, yo, people be out here in the Catfish is a wild show.
Yo. So when I was younger, right? I went to like a school, like a summer program, like field trip. We went to the beach, and this has no relation to any catfish. It just made me think about my mom. She had given me money to go out. I had cotton candy, right? So you know me, like I had to be like 11. Oh man, cotton candy, great. It's on a beach. So one of the counselors was like, "Oh, let me get that cotton candy," and I was just like, "Nah, like this is mine." So he started chasing me. I tripped.
And dropped the cotton candy. Fell in the sand.
Fell in the sand. Do you know?
Damn.
Yo, I was so upset. I sat there, I cried, and I ate that cotton candy. Yo,
That's
I
nasty.
think I got parasites still to this day.
That's crazy. You ate that cotton candy?
It was just like, yo, my mom gave me $10.
How much?
Like,
How much was the
shit
cotton
like,
candy? $10.
Yo, like $10. Like,
Yeah,
but
you had no choice.
She packed me. I had to eat that, or I had to go home and get my ass whipped. You know?
I would have took the ass whipping, honestly.
Nah, the cotton candy was good. I tried to dust off the parts too, but it was like I fell like, and I was just like,
How you trying to dust off sand from cotton candy when you got sand on your hands? You taking off sand and putting more sand, so it's just
tell
like an endless
myself
chain.
that when I was 11.
All right,
I didn't know.
I'm gonna get the time traveling machine from Napoleon Dynamite, and we're gonna go back. Remember he put he was like, "Oh, turn off." He's like, "Turn off." Oh. Yo, that's a classic. Napoleon Dynamite is a classic, bro.
I like the song at the end, like, meow, meow, I got the Mr. Yeah.
Songs like that.
But I gotta go out of
that dance
town.
Yo,
That song.
Yo, that's a great.
Man.
That's one of those movies that you watch, like the first time you watch, and you're like, yo, why am I watching it?
Mm-hmm.
And then every time you go back and watch it, it's still just mad funny. You know, Uncle Rico.
Yeah.
You know he was on Martin.
Yes.
That's the dude that
yes.
forgot. I think his name. I forgot his name in the show, but he works at the radio station when Martin's on the radio. That's so crazy.
Yo, you see about Napoleon.
I bet you I
Dynamite?
could throw a football over them damn mountains. Someone making the training tape, and he was like,
Yo, you know what was so wild about Napoleon Dynamite that people forget? Like, Napoleon he was just in a league of his own. He's kind of like how Lil Uzi lives his life right now. Like, he just does.
Yo,
like,
he
whatever
just did what he
Like,
wanted to do.
You see,
yeah,
he
like-
took the military soldier guy and put him outside the window.
Yeah, he was wilding. He was really out. And Napoleon was outside.
Yeah, he was outside.
Napoleon was outside before outside was outside.
Did you ever play that volleyball game where you
Tetherball?
hit it's
Yeah, I
called
played that.
tetherball? I never played that. I don't think I'll be good at it.
It's cool. It's not for us though.
I went to a beach this week.
This week?
Yeah, like, well, in between us shooting the last episode and this episode, so like probably like a week and a half ago,
What
it was
beach?
cool.
What beach you went to?
So if anybody that lives in Jersey, they should go to a beach called Ideal Beach. So you got to go past.
Is it ideal?
A beach.
Is
It
that
is
beach
ideal,
ideal?
believe it or
Okay.
not. It's a beach that if you want to take your family in it, and it's like it's people there, but it's not as busy as like these other beaches
Yeah.
are. When I played volleyball, that was cool.
Beach volleyball is lit.
It's lit. It's lit.
Until
but
you trip and you get
hot.
sand in your face.
Yeah.
That's the
Yo,
only
you
thing.
know, when we went, it was during a heat wave. Like when we had that big heat wave.
You bugging, bro.
Boy, it was like 97 degrees outside. I'm out here drinking like White Claw and stuff
you
like
bugging,
that.
bro.
Like, yo, bro, when I say I was about to pass out from dehydration,
bugging.
it was just
you
it was just like the worst.
That's how it was in DR, bro. It was so hot out there. Like, I was just like, I can't take this
and
anymore.
it's like that standstill hot too. Like
Yeah,
it's not.
It's like no matter what you
wind,
do,
no
it's
not-
hot.
Yeah.
It's, no matter what you do, it's hot. I was so happy when we came home that it was like cold for like the next 3-4 days. I was so happy.
So, Jerm, growing up in New York, right? So you grew up in Brooklyn. I grew up in Harlem. You remember like those summer days, like growing up, like that heat was something different too. Like that heat was something different.
It
fire
was
hydrants
different,
and stuff,
but like we were younger, so it was not like it wasn't like now today where I just be like, yo, it's mad hot. We didn't care.
we didn't.
We didn't care how hot it was outside. We were still outside.
And then and it's crazy because as a kid, you never well, you remember everything that happens to you as a kid. That's like those crucial moments. You remember like Mr. Softy. I'm jaded as a like a New Yorker.
Yo,
right?
I see Mr. Softy out here, and I just want to chase it for blocks.
Exactly, yo. It's because you see something that's like a not Mr. Softy, like a regular
Custard
ice cream
King.
truck.
Remember
yeah,
Custard King?
Like, and it's just like, yo.
Nah, yo, Mr. Softy.
What was your favorite thing to get from the Mr. Softy truck?
I would have to say. So before, when I was younger, it used to be chocolate cone. Like, that was my joint. And then, because I didn't like vanilla soft serve younger.
Everybody liked that.
And then, like, no, I'd like really
You like it
didn't.
now?
Now I like vanilla
Yeah.
soft serve. I don't like chocolate soft serve.
Wow.
It's weird. It's the same thing, too, with, you know my favorite Snapple?
No.
Peach iced tea.
Peach ice. You,
When I
you
was
know what's
younger-
crazy? You kind of put me on to
When
that.
I was younger, I hated peach iced tea. I only used to drink the lemon tea. Now, if you like, yo, I'm gonna go to the store, what you want, and I ask you for peach and you bring me lemon, then you wasted your money because I'm not drinking. It's just nasty to me.
nasty?
It's nasty to me.
Why
And
you
the same
being
thing,
weird to me?
the same thing with the ice cream. Bro, I remember one time somebody handed me a vanilla cone and they was like, yo, the chocolate. I was like, damn. And like I like took some and I was like, like I gagged, bro. I almost threw up. And now you can't get me to eat chocolate soft serve. And it's so funny because I was just telling somebody this the other day. Yo, there was a stretch on like Instagram and Twitter where people were saying that chocolate ice cream is disgusting. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? I'm like, how are people saying chocolate ice cream is disgusting? I like chocolate ice cream is not that it's nasty, but it's not my thing anymore. But I'm like, yo, how are people
yeah.
saying, yo, I want to say like 3-4 days later after I seen that meme, I tried chocolate ice cream and I was like,
yeah,
I could see why people are going around saying this. I was like, yo, what the hell? And then remember that weekend? Oh, for Father's Day weekend, I went to that lake house.
Yeah.
I'm actually going this weekend. I can't wait, bro. It's gonna be so fun. But they took us to some like ice cream spot up there. Yo, they had this chocolate ice cream that had like, it was like dark chocolate and it had like some chili, so it had kind of had like a smoky.
Yeah.
Crazy. I never had no ice cream like that. But yeah, now it's vanilla cone. Before it was chocolate cone. Or you remember popsicle? How you used to have all the different things.
yeah.
It was the firecracker joint, the red,
Oh, yeah,
white,
that
and blue
joint,
one.
yeah.
That one. And then you remember when they came out with the dots?
Yeah,
The little cup with the lemon
cup
out.
with the dots. Like, it's like kind of like, it's called like not
It was called
Dippin'
dots.
but
No, it was called
yeah.
dots. And it was the little lime. It was like the yellow and lime green container. It was like a little cup, and it was all them little. Oh man,
Because that was like more of a like an icy. That was more
Yeah,
of
it was
icy.
more like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
icy.
That's like you know what's crazy about Mr. Softy? Like Mr. Softy showed if you what neighborhood you grew up in too. Because like
fact.
where I grew up at Harlem, it was like mostly like it was dominantly Spanish, right? So we always had like the coconut cherry mango lady,
Cocoa
right?
cherry mango,
Cocoa
yeah.
cherry mango, like. The lady I had on that block, she practically raised me because she used to finesse. Remember they used to put say you get coconut on the bottom and you get mango on the top, it was some part of Rainbows that she used to make lemon lime. Like I used to be like, yo,
Yeah, that was mad
Yo,
weird. I always used to be mad weird.
Do you remember like the actual like the cup ice joints, like where they would shave off, they'll get a block of ice.
Piraguas.
And
yes, bro. Yeah, bro.
Bro, I think I need to go and like have a day. Like what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. Well, we have to do this before like summer really ends.
We're gonna do the food tour.
Yeah, when we do the food tour,
The
we
only
gotta
thing,
stop.
though, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, but yo, not everybody's piraguas are good. Mm-hmm. There was one guy in my hood, bro, this Dominican guy, and he had the best ones, bro. The best ones. They were like $1 too.
Yeah.
And then the big one was $2, but you used to get like a big ass plastic cup. Mm-hmm. And all his flavors were mad good. And there was this other guy that used to sell them in my hood too. And one day I stopped and got one from him. It was so nasty. I threw it out. Mm-hmm. I threw it out. It was so nasty. And then he used to stink too on top of that. I'm not trying to make fun of nobody, but I was like, yo, you can't trust no piragua guy that stinks like this, bro. But yo, and then that one dude, like he was my piragua guy my whole life.
Yeah.
So like even as I got older, like he watched us grow up.
Word.
So
see,
like,
but you see, like that's like times like that growing up in Harlem, like it was just so cool to see certain like different cultures. Like it's crazy because when I talk to people, like I used to live on the west side, right? So 135 from Broadway, right? It's dominantly Spanish, right? And when you have certain conversations with people who live on the east side, the conversation is different. So when they ask me, they be like, yo, go to the corner store. I'm like, you mean the bodega? Like, and it's just things like that, like that kind of like shape that even getting like pastelito, like just right there, like at the like a lady had like a little stand.
It's lit, bro. It's the same thing. It was like the same thing in my hood. It was like that. It's like that all over, bro. It's crazy because there's this guy, and yo, he's still to this day, bro. I'm 27. I turned 28 this year, and he's still to this day. Like I go to my neighborhood and I walk through, and he's still there. He sells the honey roasted peanuts and the coconuts and all that. Yeah. Yo, my man is still there on that same.
Yo, you just unlocked something for me, bro.
Bro, the same dude. He's still there on that corner selling them packs, bro. And yo, the first time that I had went back after I moved out here, I hadn't been there. I hadn't been back for a minute. And I was walking through and I'm like, yo, my man is still, crazy. And then like, it's funny because you know every hood got a legend. Like no matter where you go, all across in the world, whatever hood you from, you got a legend. And my people from my hood, they gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. There was this dude, this Mexican dude, right? And he used to be on there's a bank in my hood, and he used to be there every day. And he used to stand outside and he used to play an accordion, right? And he had his joint, he had his cowboy hat on. But he used to say he was blind. So he used to have them thick ass sunglasses on, but he wasn't blind. So like if you from the hood, you know he wasn't blind. But yo, he used to be out there every day playing his accordion and singing. Yo, he's like one of the hood legends. Like if you go to my neighborhood and ask like who the hood like these one of the first ones they tell you.
How'd y'all know he wasn't blind?
Cause we used to see him like walking through the street, like no cane, no nothing, bro. He wasn't blind, bro. He wasn't blind, but he used to have them thick joints, them hater blockers.
Hater blockers.
And then I know like downtown Brooklyn, like Fulton Street and Flatbush, like love Fulton Street, and then like you know where Barclays Center is, like all that whole stretch. There's a dude that they call him the Brooklyn Soldier Boy. I gotta find the video.
How do you get that name?
Yo, like, cause he looks like he looks like if Flavor Flav and Soldier Boy had a baby, it would be him.
Flavor Soldier.
Like he used to have the glasses on, the hat, everything, and then he used to have mad fake ass chains, and then he used to have a clock, and he used to walk up and down Fulton Street dancing and shit. Like all the stores that used to have music, he used to stand outside, dance. Yo, mad funny asking. Yo, I'm telling you.
Yo, shout out to
all the hood legends.
Shout out
out
to
here,
Flavor
yo.
Soldier.
Shout out to the hood legends, yo.
I told you about a hood legend that I had growing up. I couldn't even tell you his name. Is Dominican dude. He got me from, I don't know if I mentioned this in the first or second episode. I honestly don't remember. Or I had this story with you. this dude, I don't know why my parents or anything like that let me be around this dude. We used to have like something called the back park, right? And in the back park, it was in the back of the building, and we used to all play like freeze tag and team tag and manhunt and all of that, right?
He sold you your first rock?
Yo,
He gave you
I
your
wish.
first rock?
I wish. I'd be Franklin Saint right now. It'd be Snowfall.
Yo.
So everybody knew he was a neighborhood like homeless dude, but you know, people took care of him, right?
Yeah.
Yo, my sister, man, she had just got a job at Macy's. This is when Macy's was like popping. It's the 90s. So I don't know if you remember the watches that it would have like the water in it, and they'll have like the little like things, and it was like a cool kid watch backing up. It's kind of like your toys, like your Rugrats watches and stuff like that, right? So open up a memory, boom.
Yo, Simpsons watches from Burger King.
Bro, from Burger King. Yes.
Oh,
So
man.
my sister, she got her first check. She bought this dope watch me. Dinosaurs all on it, everything. That was my Rolex.
He robbed
like,
you?
yo, peep this shit. So we hang around like it's around a circle. It's like the water fountain that nothing comes up from the water fountain, right? So now we all hanging around. He like, yo, I'm making a time machine. Like, so I had to be like 6, 7 years old. So he's like, yo, put all your stuff in there. So I put
My man was off the Snickle Fritz.
Watch, bro. I put my watch. All these other kids playing hats and all that. So he's like, all right, now run away. It's gonna explode. I'm running away. All right, let's go play tag. I came back. No
wasn't
watch.
there.
No watch.
It was at this
Yo.
moment in the evening.
So I went home. My sister understood everything
went to the
like
future.
that. Like basically.
He either went to the past or to the future.
So this dude, I remember like a few years back, like probably like 4 or 5 years ago.
You seen him again?
I found out he passed away. I've seen him my whole life. Like I've seen him like my whole life. Like throughout the what's the name. And
That's wild.
I always wondered like what did he do with that watch? Probably sold it for some drugs. But you know, it was all up, but it shows you like that Brooklyn mentality, that Harlem mentality. Yo, never get caught slipping because
Facts.
somebody walking away with your dinosaur watch.
Facts.
So
that's wild though. Yo, it's bugged out though, cause you see them like hood legends, and it's like you be like, whatever, and then you find out they passed away, and you like, damn.
piece of my heart, man.
Like, damn, that was my. You know, it's
No,
crazy.
no,
It's really crazy. It's really crazy how life works like that. You see somebody like your whole life and shit, and then you find out they passed away, and you had no relation to them or nothing.
But you just knew, like,
bro,
you
that
knew
shit
about them. Like,
hurts,
they like the
you be
mascot for
like,
your
damn.
block. Like,
That's a fact.
I wish they could take all the mascots from each and every block and just have a tournament. They need to have a tournament.
Jerms should do that from Crackhead Comedy.
Yo, and it's crazy because Jerm knows the dude because remember Jerm's from my
crazy.
block.
Yeah.
So it's crazy seeing him. So my sister, so she's actually she has brothers on her dad's side and everything like that, right? And the dude name is David, right? He lives on 157th, right? So me and him are like really like we're cool, like so. We ran into the dude Jerms, and then they was chopping it up and stuff like that. And I was like, yo, how you know them? He was like, yo, like, I know them, like, from your block. I came to go visit my mama, and it's just crazy how, like, the world works, bro. Brooklyn is small,
Yeah, it's
Harlem
crazy.
is small.
Nah, it's a
like,
fact.
and
It's a fact, and especially Harlem, bro. Because if you from Harlem, you know everybody. And the same thing with Uptown, like with Dykeman. That's why I don't really like going over there, because everybody knows.
Abe from Dykeman.
Who? Abe? That's cool. That's lit. I wish. Nah, I don't wish I was from there.
He asked about you the other day, too.
That's my dog.
did, actually,
I told
yeah.
you the last time I seen him, he came up to me in Adidas. He was
Yo,
like, "Yo, I don't know if you
bro.
remember me." I'm like, "Bro, how could?"
He does that to everybody. He does that to me to this day. He does to me to this day.
Yo, I don't know if you remember me, but I'm like, yo, bro, like, why are you even coming up to me with that? Like, of course I remember
Yo,
you,
I meant
bro.
to ask you, like, you know, I'm barely on Instagram. I'm not even like on. Like, how's old ass killer? I just like how is he?
Oh, he's chilling. I spoke to him the other day. He got me tight though, cause I hit him up. I'm like, yo, what's up? And he's like, none. I'm in the house with the kids. It was in the middle of the week. I'm like, oh, that's weird. I'm like, yo, you off? Or you're on vacation? Like, meaning, are you off today or are you on vacation? He's like, both. I'm like, what you mean both? Like,
How, Sway?
he's like, I'm like, obviously, if you off, you're on vacation. But I mean, he's like, all right then, so both. I didn't text him back. I was tight.
Why you bring
But he's
a word
chilling.
to me?
He's chilling. He got some drops. He got some drops coming.
Yo, this is for you. This is for you. Michael Jordan, that bald bastard. He go. If you know, you know. If you've been listening to it, if you know, you know. Michael Jordan.
he got some.
Bastard.
He got some. He got some good drops coming. I'm mad though because I wanted him to drop something, and he went with something else against my wishes. So that's how it be. It's be your own people laughing in your face, stabbing you in your back. But yeah, anything else exciting?
Yo, so I went out yesterday, right? And craziest thing, right? So now there's COVID people that's like that want to go outside, that want to be outside. Yo, it's coming to an end if you don't have your COVID shot, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. I went to like an actually album release party yesterday. I didn't know the person or anything like that. Like I just kind of walked in, and the vibes was cool. I was with Dina, her sister Trudy. By the way, yo, I'm about to tell you this right now. So Dina's sister, she's actually a YouTuber.
The one from the one that you was telling the story about last time, right?
Yes, that I dusted in the race. She has a YouTube channel where she travels, so she's been to Colombia. Like she goes and she like records and stuff like that. Like hopefully one day we'll get on because she's actually moving to Mexico soon.
That's wild.
So
that's
yeah,
dope.
so like she travels, she vlogs, everything like that. Like dope YouTube. And it was me, Dina, and her, and we went out and like the vibes was good. It was good to see like beautiful Spanish people, beautiful black people, like all like in one, like social setting, and it'd be no problems or anything like that.
Yeah, facts. I know exactly what you're
so
talking
we poured up. I took Jose Cuervo, right, and I put it in like orange juice. I didn't really know what to mix it with. So they didn't even check IDs or anything like that. I went in there. I was drinking in there with my water bottle. Real shit. So everything was good. The vibes right. I ran into some people that I knew. Everything like that. Then I'm like, yo, I'm lit. Let's go to pianos. So everybody that knows me knows that I love pianos. One of my favorite
Leo's
spots.
middle name is Pianos.
Yeah, it's like Leo Pianos Outlaw, right? So I go to pianos and I'm not vaccinated. So I went and they said ID. So I showed them my expired ID.
Yeah, vaccine card.
There you go. And he was like, vaccine card. I was like, I have that.
They let you in with your expired ID. And
they always let me in, no matter like whatever, because they know that we're in a global pandemic. So like for you to go to the DMV, it's kind of like
it just like
no.
What year it expired?
2019.
My shit expired in like 2018.
Yeah, so we.
I used to be like, yo, I don't know if I should.
We on the verge. I'm sorry, my passport. So I went and they were like, yo, like vaccination card. And nobody was really in like pianos, not those shots at pianos, but the music was good, but nobody was in there.
Nobody was there.
It's just like as New Yorkers, like what we feel or realize is that like I was upset about that. Like I had text you about that, like, yo, like it's really like
you text me that, I was just like,
yeah, like it's really upsetting to me that
I was gonna send you the emoji.
Yeah, like, well, what you gonna do? He asked for the vaccination card. I was like, I have that. Like, I don't have that. Like, I went and I was really upset because it's just like now
tell
like
you mad,
they're making tell them why you mad, son. You make vaccination cards. Like we really live in a simulation, bro. Like
it's a wrap, bro.
Yo, you can't now. They're gonna make these things mandatory for you to go in, and I'm just kind of afraid like to do it. Want to know why? If anybody do this test. If you took the Moderna shot, I think the name is Moderna. Anything that starts with an M, you get it. They put some type of the shot that they give you. They put some. It's like something that allows like coins and stuff like that to stick to. I swear to God.
I swear to God. Yeah, we're not even having that conversation, bro. Move on, bro. We're not having this conversation, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm out. Good night, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day.
And yo, you don't believe how like that's how movies start. Like,
bro, you really that's like motherfuckers would be like, yo, I'm not taking the vaccine because they trying to track us and blah blah. Meanwhile they like this, making videos, yo, I'm not taking the vaccine because the government is trying to trap. Meanwhile, FBI agent on the other side, like, look at this dumb motherfucker. Look at this stupid ass motherfucker over here.
Yo, what's your FBI agent would say to you?
Yo, honestly, I think if my mental, you hear me, bro? If my FBI agent, if I was to come face to face with my FBI agent, he'd probably give me a hug and then try to commit me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. Because I know he'd be like, yo, this dude is Wow, what's wrong with this dude?
Yeah, might be out. He would just look at me like, you nasty motherfucker.
I'm telling you, bro. Nasty, bro.
I am a nasty man.
If he is out there, though, I'm sorry. Like, what you want me to say? I be having some downtime sometimes. Like,
I be having some downtime.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm supposed to do? What you think I'm going to do? I'm a grown man. Like, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
And if you know, you know.
And if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. All right, so I have some scenarios for you. Yo, Marv, how are we good on time? We good on time? All right, cool.
Even if we're not good on time, whatever.
Marv,
I told you we coming with a 4-hour episode, bro.
Marv is our Suge Knight. Marv is our Suge Knight.
Yo,
we running Death Row right now.
Yo, man, crazy. I was watching. Remember, I told you about that Drink Champs. That Drink Champs with Mickey Facts, Asher Roth, and there's some dude. His name is Blue. He's a rapper too. I never heard of him though, and he's from the West Coast. And they were asking like Asher Roth and Mickey. They were asking them like about like deals that they did before, and they asked him, and he was like, "Yo, I almost signed with Death Row."
Blue, the
dude Blue, yeah. He was saying that his cousin at the time was working for Death Row, and he was trying to get a deal. So he was like, "Yo, listen, you know I'm working for Suge." So he was like, "Yo, try to get him." So he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get you up here." So he said that he went, and when he walked into the spot, he said that Suge Knight sat him down in front of 10 Bloods. And said that he rapped, and he was like, "Yo, I just went, I started rapping, I did like 50 bars, and then I did 64, and I ended up rapping 100 bars for them." And then he was like, "Yo," he was like, "All right, come into my office," and that Suge was like, "Yo, you know, like, what do you want?" And Blue looked at him, he was like, "Yo, I want a house and a car," and Suge was like, "All right, I could do that for you," you know what I'm saying? And then that a couple days later, his mans called him and was like, "Yo, don't do it." And so DJ EFN was like, "Yo, I heard that if you rapped and they didn't like what you heard, I heard that they used to fuck people up." Yeah. That's crazy. Yo,
would you rather sign a deal with Bad Boy, with Diddy, or sign a deal with Death Row?
Bro.
Yo, if you had to sign a deal, think about it. You had to sign a deal with Diddy, and I know you don't like Diddy, but take you not liking Diddy out of it, and then sign a deal with Diddy or sign a deal with Suge Knight.
All right. So
why?
it depends on the time too.
Okay.
Right.
Say 90s.
Like, if we do 90s, see the thing is though that so if we do 90s, I'm not gonna have a choice but to sign with Bad Boy. Because if we in the 90s, you got the East Coast, West Coast coming on.
Yeah.
They're not about to sign no East Coast dude to Death Row. Death Row, bro, you got Snoop Death Row had they run, you know what I'm saying? Then whoever was in Death Row eventually made their way out, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yo, that's tough. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't have a choice. Like I would have to go with Bad Boy because of the circumstances that was going on at the time. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, yeah, I can't even say this because like, all right, so if I woke up today and we was in the 90s and I had all my knowledge like about like everything that went on, I would sign with Bad Boy, but I would bring my own terms to Bad Boy, right? And I would make sure that like I got my own thing like here, and if I got a deal, like I'm investing my money. You know what I'm saying? Like so I'm gonna do it smart.
Why not sign, if you knew what you knew now, why not sign with Death Row? Like forget the East Coast, West Coast. Like why not sign with Death Row? Like if you
I don't know. Look, I don't know. I just can't see myself signing with Death Row.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not my.
See me. I kind of you know I will probably sign with Death Row. I'm honestly like not signing no 360 deal, but because even if you sign a deal with Diddy,
you tired of your producers dancing over your videos.
That's exactly why I want to and I want to be in one of the in a photo.
Did you see the interview? Did you see the interview with Snoop?
No.
I think it was. I don't know if it was just Snoop, or it was. I don't. Was it Snoop? It was somebody. I think it might have been Snoop. They said that when they was at the source, so you know that's what popped off the whole beef. So they said that they had no idea that Suge was gonna do that. That Snoop and Pac, they had no idea that was gonna happen. So he said that They had set it up to Nas, everything. Like, they were talking, and then, like, Suge came, whatever, and then they were sitting down. So that happened before I think it was before Snoop went up on stage, right? So Snoop was saying that he was there, and he was like, yo, like...
I think it was Snoop.
It's like, yo, he was like, it was like I was guilty by association. Like, I had no choice to do that. That's mad. That's so wild to think something like that.
That's like your friends. Like, you know, you say you out with your friends, and then one of your friends say something that's stupid, and then now y'all fighting. It's kind of like I can't be. Is guilty by association.
Bro. I can't be doing that though.
I just want the California beat. California.
Tupac.
No lie about it.
You know how I feel about Tupac, bro.
I know, but he was a hologram.
I don't think Tupac.
I love Tupac.
Listen.
I love Tupac.
It's hot take time. It's hot take time. Somebody was talking about my Eminem hot take. That's how I feel. I don't like Eminem.
Wait. Yeah, neither do I.
I don't like Eminem. Somebody commented on the YouTube, my man's comment. He was like, yo, you don't like Eminem? No, I do not like Eminem. No. I don't think Eminem is a good rapper. Eminem did parody rap for almost half it. Like,
yo, you know,
Eminem, like, that's whack, bro.
So it's a brand that I like. I told you on the low. I'm not gonna share it with the public yet because I really like the brand. I bought an Eminem tour tee, but it's attached to something. So next episode, eventually it takes like a month to like get to you because it's like they have to actually make it. I'm gonna wear it, and then what I'll do is because I don't really like Eminem either, so I'm like opposed that I'm wearing it. It's just that the other tees kind of sold out too quick. I'll wear it and I'll give you reasons why people like Eminem, and then you'll give me reasons why you don't like Eminem.
I really don't understand. I just don't understand why people swear that Eminem was this great rapper that he was, and it's like, I don't know.
So who do you think is the greatest rapper?
Hold on. That's also my stance on Tupac.
I like Tupac.
That's fine. You could like Tupac. That's totally fine.
That's just the way it is.
You could like Tupac, bro. I don't.
You don't think
I'm not like, yo, why you like
the
Tupac?
Best lyrical, like you don't think like he's.
Listen to me.
Like,
okay?
why you don't like Tupac?
Tupac, right? And people gonna be mad at me. I don't care.
It's life.
Tupac was a fraud. Okay, capital FRAUD, fraud. Okay, Tupac was not from the West Coast.
He wasn't. He was born in Harlem, no?
He
was born in the East Coast.
I'm not sure if it was Harlem, but he was born in New York, right? And grew up in Baltimore, and then ended up moving to Oakland, which Oakland had their own sound and all that stuff. Like, they wasn't on that LA shit.
Shout out to E40.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yo, E40's not even from the Bay.
What? Nah.
He's from. I'm telling you, bro. I was watching the Drink Champs episode with Vince Staples. They were talking about it. E40 is not from the Bay. He's from like a part that's like right outside, some weird shit. But it's like, but yeah, bro. Tupac was not gangster. Like, he was none of that. You know what I'm saying? He went to LaGuardia. Like, he went to all these schools, like theater schools. Like, he danced, he did poetry, all this stuff. Now, Tupac was a great actor. I'll watch Tupac movies.
So do you think he's an industry plant?
I don't think he was an industry plant. I just think he was an opportunist. Yeah. So he went and he seen like this was going on, and he just basically like hopped on that wave.
Okay, all right.
So like, I don't take nothing away from his career, like, but I just don't think he's as good as.
You think he's better as an actor than he is as a musician?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, I bravely say that. I don't care if you're mad that I don't like. I could care less.
What song is better than him playing in Juice? Nothing.
That's a good movie.
Nothing. Juice,
Poetic Justice. Above the Rim.
I
was watching that the other day.
He was in Different World.
He was in a lot of stuff. But then too, like it was at a time in the 90s where like rappers were like doing cameos on shows, like Biggie did the Martin joint.
Yo, Pam carried that episode.
And Pam carried not even just rappers. It was like athletes too.
Yeah,
They was
it was
all
like a
on these
big
like
crossover.
there was mad people
Yeah.
on there was mad people on
What, Fresh Prince?
Wayne's Brothers, Fresh
Wayne's Brothers,
Prince.
Fresh
You
Prince,
had
yeah.
Fresh Prince. You had Holyfield.
Yeah.
You had mad. You
Yo,
had
Fresh
mad people.
Prince,
on
you
that
had
show.
Quincy Jones.
Yeah,
you
Quincy
had like
Jones,
yo,
Don
bro,
Cheadle. Don Cheadle came. That episode was mad funny.
Yo, you know what's crazy about? Yo, like, you know what I like about Tupac though? Like, just the fashion. Like, as far as like icon, like I love that joint. Like that, he like he held it down. Like,
Yeah,
that's-
and I
that's-
think
that's-
I also think that whole him and Biggie situation that shouldn't have happened. When he was at Quad Studios and he got shot. That shit shouldn't have happened, bro. But just that whole West Coast shit.
And
that
then
shouldn't have
he
happened.
did have beef with Nas though.
Yeah, they all had Nas was in that. Like he you know what I'm saying? He ain't really have a choice.
Nas had some drip in there too though. He had rocking the
Nah,
Tommy, rocking.
Nas was a fly. Nas was a fly dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I don't like Eminem. I think Eminem's whack. Hate me for it. I could care less. I don't think Tupac was as great as everybody makes him. Like I just don't. Like he was a great poet. I give him that. He was a great actor. But the steps he took in his rap career just for me.
So you don't like 8 Mile?
Huh?
You don't like 8 Mile?
I love 8 Mile.
So
But that's it.
okay.
8 Mile and Superman. That's a great song.
Yeah.
But other than
You don't
that,
like the Real Slim Shady?
come on, bro. Weird Al Yankovic should have made that song. That's a Weird Al Yankovic song, bro.
That's true.
Come on, bro.
But I mean, like for M, like I like
see
M.
that? You see that?
I like
See
Eminem.
that?
I like Eminem only, and I don't think he would never be in my top 5, top 10. Like I'm sorry, but it's just like I just don't think that.
Bro, I'll name 50 rappers that I'd rather listen to than Eminem. I won't name them now, but
but
bro, I have 50 rappers that I'd rather listen to. I'm being dramatic,
name
but
51.
I'm being dramatic.
No, I
but
think- I think you could do
I'm
it,
pretty
though.
sure I could sit down and come up with 50 rappers that I'd rather listen to, man.
And guys, like hit us up on the Instagram, like hit us up on the YouTube. Make sure y'all punch that subscribe button.
Yo,
like,
facts.
And let us know,
Facts.
like, if Eminem's a good rapper and you feel like Eminem's a good rapper, tell us how much of a good rapper he is. Give us our top 5.
And we're not gonna listen to it, but
we
I could
gon-
care less because
I'll look
like
at
people
the
be like,
list.
"Yo, Eminem," I'll be like, "Bro, we're like,
Damn.
you not making valid points right now."
You know what I think it is? Eminem didn't really hit New York like we just can kind of ease through that. Like I don't, and I'm sorry for the Eminem slander for anybody who doesn't like Eminem, but I just I don't really rock with him. But I will wear that shirt on this show. I will wear that shirt because it was between the Blue Man Group one that they made. It
I
was
would've
cool,
bought that one.
But it sold out quick. I had that.
I'ma bring my
and I
bo-
had another
Alright.
one. I had it in my cart, but
I'm gonna bring my box cutter so I could
the real
give you
Slim
a nice
Shady.
slash down the front. But let's get into those scenarios.
Okay,
though.
all right,
You
I
gave
got
me
some
one.
scenarios.
That one was
So-
off the top of your head.
That one was off the top of my head.
Right.
All right, so I got a few scenarios and it's different. Is would you rather, and is also like a scenario that will put you kind of in a real time. I know we do the riddles a lot, but I think we should start changing some things up.
Yeah, we gotta
just
change 'em up.
Yeah, so you know,
We gotta
'cause
give him a break because there's only so many
yeah.
riddles. I gotta cop that. I'm gonna cop that riddle book
people
though.
at my job are stopping the video and now trying
Yo,
to get
people
the
love
riddles.
this shit. Is that this
It's
shit is
so
that people
dope.
love that.
It's
People
so
love
dope.
that segment.
So if y'all love it so much, hit us with some riddles, please.
Yo, facts.
Because
Hit us
me and
with
Jerm,
riddles.
last episode, we had the same riddle in the same
like
episode.
two of them
like,
too. It
two
wasn't
of them.
even one, and that's happened a couple times.
Yeah,
already.
yeah. So it's just kind of like, save us the embarrassment. Please hit us up with some
I
riddles.
want to cop a riddle book. It's
We
just
will.
that I don't want to cop the book, and it's the same 50 riddles.
Yo,
that-
imagine you got the
Yo,
riddle
nah,
book,
it's the same
and then you
shit,
read the fine
bro.
print in the back. It says everything pulled from the couch podcast.
That'll be fire.
And we're on the back like, yo, when did we do this? Like,
I need that check though.
But definitely. So it's part of Marv's 360 deal, bro. So it's kind of like,
Yo, the things I do for never mind.
yeah.
The things I do
So-
right now for a nice check, bro.
Yo, for a nice check. So look, boom. Scenario. So no, this is would you rather. So
Yeah,
these
would
are
you
two
rather,
people.
alright.
It's kind of like this or that.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
part.
yeah.
Now, is either one or two things. I'm gonna take Pharrell Kanye. As a producer, you take Pharrell Kanye. Who would you pick to produce your your next project. And if you pick this person, the next person never even existed. So like, say if you pick Kanye to produce your next, the Jerm Experiment. That's the name of the album, the Jerm Experiment. Like, you either take that, either Pharrell produced album or Kanye produced album. Because I think you equally love them as equal. So
I'm gonna go Pharrell.
Pharrell, why Pharrell?
Pharrell is just, that sound is like, that sound is just, there's nobody like Pharrell, and Pharrell could work with anybody.
That's a fact.
Kanye could, but Kanye kind of stays in this one, like, you know what I'm saying?
You wanna hear a fun fact? So Kanye produced the Nas album, right? Mm-hmm. It was horrible, right? Hit Boy produced King's Disease, and Nas got his first Grammy.
Young Berg.
Remember
that time that we went to...
No, that's two different people. Hitmaker is Young Berg. Hit Boy.
Who the fuck is Hit Boy?
Hit Boy made Ends in Paris. He produced
Hit Boy? I never heard of no Hit Boy.
Hit Boy, he's a like a West Coast producer that turned rapper.
Hitmaker.
Yo,
Young Berg, Sexy Can I?
Sexy Can I just pardon my man?
Yo, I seen him one time.
Yo, what? Remember that song? Give you the business. Give you. Yo, he had a Megatron chain.
Nah, what was the Hey Sexy Lady? That was a banger, bro. And who was on the remix?
I don't know.
Jim Jones.
Ooh.
You seen the thing where Jim Jones talk about how he had COVID? And he was like, "Yo, COVID is real." This was like maybe this week. It was this week.
Like during that battle?
No. I don't know.
Like, yo, bro.
But he's like, "Yo, COVID is real. You know, wash your hand." Bro, we've determined that. Like we're this far into the years, like, come on, bro.
All right, so boom. Speaking of COVID and pandemic, here's your scenario, right? I would do a Pharrell beat as well.
I'm
like
going Pharrell, bro.
Ready?
Pharrell is just gonna have
that.
Pharrell's gonna give you that sound like you could. Pharrell's gonna give you that sound. You could do some hard, like you could do some gangster shit, like Nori.
He told Nori, listen to the beat when he drops in Miami because it's a Miami beat.
Yeah, bro.
That was wild to me. Yo,
Nori's my dog. Oh, matter of fact, I might kind of have to. Nori's gonna be on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Yo,
Mona Scott, you got it again.
I pray to God, to the podcast gods, to the hip hop gods, that Nori does not make himself look bad on this show, because I will not watch Drink Champs.
You know what
anymore.
it is? You know what it is? Is a checkman. Yo, Nori's expanding.
Yo, he is though. It's like you can't stop him. He's still trying to, he still make his music here and there. Like he be getting features from. He was talking about how he got a Ty Dolla $ign feature. And Mustard produced the beat.
Yo, Mustard was just getting interviewed too, and he said all producers aren't. They still got more work to do. I said, not if you Timberland, bro.
Yo, was it you that showed me? Was it you that showed me when people comment on his Instagram? It was you, right? Yo, that was why people be commenting. Imagine, you said you like top, you know what I'm saying? Because he's one of the top producers, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine, bro, you just looking through Instagram and you see a comment. First of all, for people, like for celebrities and stuff to be looking through their comments, I think that's kind of cool because it's like, like they be responding to somebody. That's cool, whatever. But to go and leave a negative comment like that, and for him to just violate you,
These monsters a lot. Yo, it's official. You are the TikTok sending king.
I'll be fun to
yo, bro, I'll send you one TikTok and you'll send me 6, and I'm trying to hurry up and catch up to see, and I try to respond, but it's just like,
did I send you the one? Did I send you the one of the Indian kid when he's like, when you kiss a brown girl? Yo, when I say I laughed at that TikTok. Yo, I laughed at that TikTok for like 5 minutes, bro. I was just dying. I sent it to my sister. My sister was dying. Did I send you the one of the white dude that was at the improv show?
Yeah, and he was like clapping, like he was like into it, like yo, he was really into it. Like
it's hot living in Germany.
So
yo, I was dying.
Boom, your 2 scenarios.
All right, come on.
Right now, First scenario, hear me out. Listen, everybody listen. Pause this. Think about this. Would you rather be secluded? Right? So secluded. So like nobody like on some like I Am Legend, secluded, nobody else around, but I Am Legend take out the zombies. Or would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse? Which one would you pick? So secluded away from everybody and have to now hunt for survival and everything like that? Just like in I Am Legend, just take the zombies out. Or a zombie apocalypse like World War Z, like where, you know, these zombies are like real life like zombies. They ain't just walking up to you. They here. And you get 2 weapons of choice for each scenario. So what scenario are you in? And then what weapon of choice would you like to, you know, start your adventure with?
I'd have to go the I Am Legend route.
Okay.
Only because like a zombie apocalypse, that must be mad tiring, bro. Like you gotta keep running back and forth, and like you gotta think about like if we in a zombie apocalypse and you go out and you get bit and you come back and now you infected and now you're trying to kill it, like I don't want to do all that.
You don't want to do that.
I really don't.
So what's your 2 weapons of choice?
2 weapons of choice? That's tough. I don't know. I probably have to do some crazy street sweeper type joint.
But you're gonna eventually run out of bullets.
But if I'm secluded, I'm by myself, I have time to think, and I could make my own ammunition.
Yeah, they did have ammunition. They did have
Aminos?
Aminos.
That actually was a line.
Anemones.
It was a lion. It wasn't a tiger.
Anemones.
Learn your shit, Mom. Come on. If you gonna say stuff, you gotta come correct, all right?
Yo, you know, so all right.
I'm kidding.
So,
don't cut me off. I'm just kidding.
Matthew just cuts over your mic the whole time. No, so all right. So yeah, animals. So now you gotta hunt for yourself. You gotta, you know, you kind of gotta do the same
I'd rather
thing.
I'd rather do that. Cause like Will Smith had time to like not really chill, but he was like playing golf off the seaport.
Will Smith also the reason why his dog died.
Off the Intrepid.
Because he didn't have to bother Frank. Frank is a mannequin. He's the reason why his dog died.
Damn, bro.
That's man's best friend. And so I've not forgave Will Smith for that.
Oh, we got a special guest in the studio. The Fly is back.
Yeah, Fly Sean! Fly Sean!
Look at him.
Fly
See him?
Sean.
You see him? But yeah, he's gonna start drinking your beer, so he might just get drunk and pass out. Yeah, I go I Am Legend. I don't know about the weapons. But I think I'll go that I Am Legend route. You know what I'm saying? I got my own crib. Whatever. I'm protected. I'm protected. You know? I could still go outside. Zombie apocalypse, you can't really do nothing.
Yeah.
You gotta be guarded up all the time. Like
you gotta
do watch shit. I'm not with all that. So I Am Legend route, I'll take that. As far as weapons, I'm not really sure.
Okay. I like that.
But, yeah.
I kind of like the zombie apocalypse thing because
really,
if he dies, he dies. I'm just
if he dies, he dies.
I can't be secluded I need people to talk to. Like, who gonna hear me? You feel me? Like I
talk to myself. I'll be alright. I talk to myself.
All right, I got another scenario.
Yo, look at your boy.
He looks like he's going to a job interview for a strip club. What?
Yo, he looked like he going to church and he got no choice but to go to church.
Where he looked like he woke up at his friend's house and she was like, "Your friend better have your church closed for Sunday." So all right, boom. And a world. I don't know if blindness is a word, but a world full of blindness or a world full of like no sound.
That's tough. Because if you blind,
so quiet in the
tough.
studio.
That's
kinda
tough
scary.
because like it's blind. I also have a something to reveal. As old as I am, not that I'm scared of the dark, but I'm very uncomfortable in the dark. Like it's not that I'm scared of the dark because I'm just very uncomfortable in the dark. Very uncomfortable.
I think everybody's.
Nah. It's like I'm very uncomfortable in the dark. Like,
Remember, you can't hear anything.
I can't hear nothing. I'll probably go with no sound.
No sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Just so I could see, I could see what's going on. And then like people take advantage of blind people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm like slow stuff. I ain't never really heard no thing. I ain't never, no pun intended.
But you ain't hearing.
I never really heard nothing where somebody took advantage of a deaf person. But I don't know. What would you choose?
Same.
That's kind of tough. I don't really know.
Because I can still visually see you. Like I think the scary I'm not scared of anything like death or anything like that. But like
I'm scared of death, bro.
Not being able to see. Oh my gosh.
I'm scared of death, bro. I'm scared to die.
What?
You got you. That was your last one.
I mean, if you got something for me.
So you heard the answer. You heard to answer the internet.
No.
Never heard of that from
Never
Barstool?
in my life.
So they bring like people in. They bring like comedians, athletes, and stuff, and they ask them these tough ass questions and stuff. So it's like, let me see. Hold on, let me see one. There was one the other day. Would you rather A, throw up every time someone says McDonald's, or B, wear a fedora for the rest of your life, and if anybody asks you about it, you have to say, I like the way it looks.
Fedora.
Like they ask random ass questions like that.
I wear fedora. I wear fedora.
So,
I hate throwing up.
So, let me see. You know the porn star Bella Danger?
Yeah.
All right. So they asked her. Damn, where the hell is it? They asked her. You know that fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah.
Right. So they asked her. I was tired. I was like, really? So they asked her, all right, fuck, marry, kill. Right. And the three options were Chinese food, Italian food, and Mexican food. Right. So she said she would marry Italian food, fuck Chinese food, and kill Mexican food. Right. So the dude in the back was like, whoa, really? Like Mexican food? She's like, yeah. This was just like caucasity at its finest. Like she was like, yeah, Mexican food doesn't do it for me. Like I'm just not a fan of Mexican food. Like it's okay, but it's not like my first choice. And then she was like, you know, like all the seasonings and stuff, it tastes the same, which is totally not true.
Are you serious?
And then, you know what she proceeded to say was her favorite Mexican food, bro?
She said Chipotle. She said Chipotle, bro.
She said Taco Bell.
Oh my God.
Use your common sense.
She said Taco Bell. I'm trying to...
Fuck, marry, kill. Chinese food, Mexican food, or Italian food.
I'm gonna go... It's a very tough question. It's a very tough question because Chinese food, like in the hood,
like that practically
is immaculate. It's like
the different dirty kitchen. Love the dirty kitchen. Whoa. Remember when you kill it, that's done.
It. Yeah. It's tough because I can't really say because I love pizza. And pizza technically
is
Italian food, and I love chicken parm.
I love chicken parm. It's my favorite thing.
Big ziti, lasagna.
I just had lasagna like yesterday.
I made a big ziti not too long ago. Shit came out.
Also, you made a big ziti. Thank you. You couldn't just say, hey, like, yo, by the way, I got.
Yo, the same way you invited me that night to the race.
Yo,
whatever. It's like that. Life happens like that.
But you see, yo. Everybody that doesn't know, Jeremy can show up at my apartment anytime he wants. I know. Right? And Jeremy,
you just ain't tell me what was going on.
Yo, it's wild. Like when we say even before Marv, are we good on time? 1 minute. All right, boom.
Hey, about to wrap up.
So we're about to wrap up. So I say this to say anybody, when you guys start a podcast or you guys want to do something that's creative or like something that kind of pushes the needle, make sure you do it with your family. Please. Jeremy,
Yo, also just do
that's
that
my
shit. Just do that shit. If you got something like, yo, I'm thinking about, yo, just do it. It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. It takes time and money, but like, yo, just do it. And you don't ever want to live like, damn, what if I would have? There's a lot of things, and like I had a lot of things just like, yo, what if I? Because I told you stuff that I want to do. I just haven't reached that point where I could do it, you know. But yeah, yo, if you got something that you want to do, like I got a bunch of friends that they doing stuff. Like Brian, you see the stuff he's doing. I just be excited to see. My man Cake, he photographer. He be doing these like sneaker prints. He be doing coffee mugs, and he just did some puzzles. See? It's just like, do it. You got something like that, yo. Just do it. Just do it. If you got a skill, and you got the opportunity to take it to like the next, bro, just do it. If you're able to do it, just do it, yo. I'm telling you. You with adult film, like, just do it, yo. And if you fail, you fail. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna know. You're not gonna know if you would have succeeded or if you would have failed until you try it. And if you fail, it's not necessarily that it wasn't, you know, that wasn't for you. It might be at that specific time. It just wasn't the right thing to do. But just don't give up. Like, just keep doing that shit.
And I got Trudy YouTube channel. Make sure you do it. I'm saying it now on record. Make sure you drop them YouTube videos, traveling, everything like that. If you like traveling. Next episode, I got you with her tagline. Top secret clothing as well. Adult film services.
Adult film services.
As well.
Crucial Vision. Follow my man at Old Ass Killer.
Please, Old Ass Killer.
Follow my man. Follow my man Kate at What's in the Syrup. Do them prints. Those coffee mugs are crazy. I don't drink coffee though, so you know what I'm saying?
But I do. So
coffee mugs, those puzzles. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta put me on to that.
Also follow the boy at Scruff God. Some people know who he is, some people don't.
Yes.
He's out here with the fire art. He's doing pins, he's doing fitteds. That man is, there's like nothing like Lil Baby just you seen it, I don't know if you've seen it, the Pop Smoke Yankee hat that Lil Baby had on. He did that, bro.
See? And then last but not least, _ the Couch Podcast.
Yo, follow us. That's right. Follow us. Follow me at Rich Imports.
Sunsets at 1 a.m.
Don't follow Leo. He don't really be on that. I'll be sending stuff to Leo on Instagram. I'll just be like,
not gonna respond. I probably won't respond.
Yeah, that's right. And like I said, at Rich Imports at _ the Couch Podcast. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And yeah, marry Mexican food. I can't, bro.
Can't do it.
I can't. It's so hard. It's hard.
What you gonna do? Tell us what y'all like.
All right. I got it. I would marry Italian food, fuck Mexican food, and kill Chinese food. Just cause like Chinese food now is not the same. Chinese food also like chicken wings and pork fried rice is like $9. That shit used to be $4 back in the day. Chicken wings and French fries used to be like $4. Now that shit is $9. That shit's like $8, $8.50. The chicken wing, it's just not even. It's
_ the podcast.
_ the Couch Podcast.
_ the Couch Podcast.
Follow us. Stop being a lot of people be hitting me up. Yo, congrats on the podcast. How many episodes you listen to?
Boom. Episode 11.
I'm pulling up on everybody.
Episode 11. We out of here.